Okay. Yahoo! Wahoo! Waha! And yeah, Corn. How's it going? Good morning to you as well, Josh. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Hello, Skittle. Hi, Jonathan. Hi, Dalos. Hi, Alex. Hi, Letter. Hi, Great Shadow Lord. Hi, Luisito. Thunder Sceptical. What's up? Sinwire. Hello. Hi, Windfish. Hi, Hello, Check. What's up? Hi, Lemons. Hi, Django. Roblox girlfriend. What's up? That sounds like a fun time, though, Josh. Let's be real. Hi, Cold Sweat Enjoyer. Hi, FJK. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's on a fantastic Tuesday. We are going to be chilling today, having a good time. I'm going to try and get to playing from zero a little bit today. We're going to be quickly doing the warm-up. I just need to, like, lock in a little bit with the get ready to play from zero mode. So we're going to try our best to just get into normal mode quickly, because I'm starting to get better at everything. I'm starting to get pretty solid at 9 to drop. I'm starting to get decent at drop to 100 again. I really just need to just get back into the swing of normal mode. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I completely forgot to go up, and I don't know why. My brain just shut off today. Anyway. Nope, my YouTube chat is still translated to Norwegian. I've been sleeping really badly the past couple days. Kind of sucks. I will go back to ordinary whenever I feel like relearning it. Which could be... It's probably just going to be next time I feel like taking a couple days break from this level. I did not yet, no. How long did it take me to learn the mace? I don't know, 5 minutes. It's not particularly hard to remember a string of numbers. I'm doing fine, Sad Boy Slayer. I'm doing okay. Don't really have much to say today. Today's just, I just want to focus on the level today, I think. If I can get past the warming up part, because holy fuck, I cannot do this at all. God, I fucking hate the YouTube chat being Norwegian. Before anyone asked, I deleted Norwegian as a language on my Google Chrome. Like, just Norwegian is just sort of not an option anymore for my Google Chrome. Still translates. Why? I don't know. Google. Good job, Comet. Yes, if you speak in Spanish, I will read it I will see it written out in Norwegian. Because Google sucks. So early. I don't think YouTube Super can help me. They're trying to shove the AI translate shit down your throat. As soon as the new CEO got admitted into YouTube, he was like, "We're gonna push AI because that's what people want," and then no one wants it. So I don't think they're gonna care, in all honesty. I'm in the... That's a dumb feature? Yeah, that's what AI is. AI is dumb. Welcome to the real world, I suppose. I'm having the same thing as yesterday. I'm just sitting sideways and I can't fix it. I'm just kind of fucked. Okay, I cannot figure out a way to sit properly. It's fucked up. I get no tips. Practice. That's the only tip. Yeah, there's no comfortable way to sit. It's fucked up. My Tim. Yes, super uniform it is. No, Ethan, I will not. Not right now. I'm warming up, practicing. I'm also trying to sit right. I think that's going to be my biggest issue today. I cannot sit right at all. It is so uncomfortable. I had the same issue at the end of yesterday, and I was hoping that just not sitting for a few hours was going to help. It is not. Like I said, thank you so much. Whatever. So we're probably going to be in the same situation as yesterday. I'm probably just not going to read YouTube chat much because I'm going to be so real. I have zero interest in translating every single message and trying to figure out what's a GD term and what isn't. Because the auto-translate is obviously also translating level names. Because why wouldn't it? Really? KS Flame, do you think I'm stupid enough to have not tried it? I went into my Google settings and I disabled the translate feature and I deleted the Norwegian language as an option in my Google, in my Chrome, in my browser. Did that fix anything? No. Because Google is insistent on pushing AI down your throat. There is no easy fix for this because Google sucks. Like I've said 15,000 times. Hi, Vessel. If Twitch does it too, I'm just going to quit streaming. Because as I said, I do not have any interest in translating every single message that comes through my chat. Like I said though at the beginning, today's going to be a lot more focused on just actually playing well. Because I want to try and do decently. So today's going to be a little less whimsy, a little more serious. We'll see what happens though. Thank you, Crazy. That's 5.5 years. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, bro. My first language is Norwegian. That doesn't mean that I stream in Norwegian. I don't know why it's so insistent on making my chat Norwegian. Yes, KS Flame. Thank you for stating the obvious. We know why it happens. The problem is that there is no fix for it. Really? Whatever you want to, Lemons. Should move back to the ship. No, I don't care about adderness. I have zero interest. For every passing day, I wonder how long it will take for people to learn and realize that I do not pay attention to what happens in this community anymore. Layak's not memory now. Why would it be? I'm not mad. You just think I'm mad because I'm not faking anything. Not really, no crap. That's why I do not pay attention to the community anymore. I play the game because I want to play the game. I don't care much about anything else that happens surrounding it, though. I enjoy playing it. I don't enjoy the other stuff. Hi, Ariane. What's up? Yes, it's still translating. I'll play from 0 whenever I want to. I intend on playing from 0 a lot more today, though, because I need to get into the rhythm of it. Because I'm starting to reach my consistency again with 9 to 100, the same as it was prior to my break. but I don't have the rhythm of playing from zero just yet, or the consistency, so I'm going to be starting to work on that today. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with playing up a character for stream. I just don't stream as a job. I do. Streaming is my job. I just don't have any ambition to make it a bigger job than it currently is. I've been very honest about the fact that once I'm done with this game, I'm not streaming anymore. I stream because I like playing the game. I don't play the game because I like streaming. Kind of thing. I enjoy streaming, but I enjoy streaming GD specifically. That's why I don't stream other games, because I have no interest in streaming those games. Hello, Ahmed. What's up? I mean, someone like Konix is very clearly someone with the passion for the actual, like, content side of it. Like, he wants to pursue it, which is a valid thing to do. It goes from person to person. And there is a very massive market for it. That's why it works. If there wasn't a market, it wouldn't have worked. Right? Hello, Blue Shark. Laris, what's up? Are you supposed to do that dark one? What do you mean? What other games do I play? I mean, I play, like, a lot of other games. I just don't play multiplayer games and stuff. I like exclusively play single player. Excuse me. Oops. Welcome, Mr. John. Yes, Cargastic, I do. Yeah, exactly, Dev. And I think like that's a fair thing. Same thing for me. I'm not a big fan of it, therefore I don't do it myself because it wouldn't be true to me. But it's just how it works. I never cared about Terraria. It's not for me. I'm not... Well, that's a lie. I love Stardew Valley. I was about to say I'm not a big fan of video games that force you to keep the the wiki open all the time. But I'm a big fan of Stardew Valley, so that's a lie. It's going pretty good today, Akars. It's going solid. I played a lot of GeoGuessr before, but I'm not a big fan of how GeoGuessr changed their like business model. I think their business model is terrible, so I stopped playing it. Not a big fan of how they operate these days. I used to play it a lot before it became a subscription now. And then they decided to like aggressively monetize that subscription as well. I said, wooden so expensive because keyboards are expensive. That's just kind of like how keyboards work. Had a bit of a dropship issue today, that's fine. What if I was drinking water on loop? Imagine, this is something I should like give to all the like content farmers out there. Solid stream idea. Just drink water on a loop in perpetuity until you either drown, die of water poisoning, or you reach your sub goal. So your viewers are liable for you getting killed. Banger content, trauma, and a lawsuit. Incredible. The only thing I've planned for memory is Art of the Blade. Really? Whatever. That's raw and I suppose. Let's move it back to 15. The quick pattern for the UFO is great. That's the only reason that part is not like super snooze fest. You don't have to super uniform. I just prefer it because it sets me up for the pink orb at 62 a little bit better. That timing is kind of dependent on how close you are to the middle of it. So if you have like the orb here, if you fall down to like the left of it, you have to hit it like exceptionally late. And if you hit it too far to the right, you have to also hit it exceptionally late. But if you hit it like in the middle, like dead center, you can just like be in the center and the timing is a little bit more lenient. So you do those orbs before that little tiny auto at 57 in an attempt to set yourself up as well as you can. Levin, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everything in this level is about nuance and figuring out what works for you and what doesn't. It's the same reason why you'll see like a 50-50 split on people who double click at 62 or not. It's all a matter of what you prefer. Ooh. Can I get the jump at 19, please? Thank you. My favorite Joe? Probably Joe Mama, just because that's like the final one. And it's the only one where the emotional impact of it is so much stronger. Can I stop being shit? Holy fuck. I already answered you, Seal. Maybe listen to what I'm saying. That would be important when you ask a question. Probably pretty often, gamer, because there's the amount of times I have to tell people, hey, listen when I answer you, so you don't have to ask the question 5 times. Is an inconceivable amount of times per day. And occasionally I do believe that those people who just spam the same question over and over again without actually listening to my response are robots. I do not know you're a bot. Do whatever you want to. The jump is so fucked. I'm so ass at this one jump today, man. 19 is gonna be the evil. Can't make out 20% of what you're saying, then listen better. Turn up your volume, I don't know. You're the only person who has that problem. Well, it's going fine. Nothing spectacular at the moment. Thought I was dead there, I'm not gonna lie. Thought I was a little bit dead. Yeah. Guess who's up early? Good morning. If you have a problem with hearing, you're responsible for making sure that the person you're talking to knows. That's kind of how it works. You cannot assume that we know. I will accommodate now that you've told me. However, I cannot know before you tell me. I came with a disrespectful answer because I deal with 500 people a day that ask me a question, I respond to them, and then ask me the same question 4 more times. It's a matter of me just dealing with these kind of people dozens of times a day. Because it's a very frequent issue. I'm gonna be so real with you. This is not on you because, well, you have your excuses, which is perfectly fine. But holy fuck, the worst part about being a streamer is the amount of times you answer someone and they just keep asking the same question over and over again, being completely oblivious to the fact that you responded to them. Because there are so many of them. I was disrespectful because I'm just sick and tired of it. I'm gonna be so real with you, and that's my bad. But yeah. Hello, Froggy. What's up? I think pretty much everyone has done it, Squeaky. I'm gonna be real with you. It's not disrespectful to ask. It is part of being a streamer to deal with those things. However, I choose whether or not I want to deal with those people, and I don't. I think it's equally disrespectful to ask a question and then just ignore the answer. Streamers are not servants of entertainment to the people who are watching. It's one of those things where I believe personally that the disrespect goes both ways. Yes, streamers can choose to deal with those people themselves, but I also believe that it's equally disrespectful of them to just disregard that person's time. I would much rather reply to someone else and have a conversation than cradle a child incapable of respecting the streamer that they're watching. That's not for me to deal with. That's for their mother to deal with. How good am I at chess? Not particularly. I played a little bit of chess in high school with a friend of mine. I was never very good at it, though. The most chess that I am is that I've watched the World Championships because it's part of the Christmas spirit for Norwegians because of Magnus Carlsen. And I watched Queen's Gambit. So I'm exquisitely capable of talking about chess at a very high level, clearly. Spicy, thank you for the year. Appreciate it, man.
Happy New Year.
That's a crazy metaphor comparison, Pavlov. AeonAir is my burger. I prefer to be a good burger, though. Can I at least be a restaurant burger and not McDonald's or Burger King? The bare minimum burger I require to be is Five Guys. If I'm not at least Five Guys, then you might have to break up. I'm not gonna lie. Steakhouse burger. That's like slightly below average in my opinion. Sorry. I mean, I feel like that's a hard thing to compare though, because like Haaland is like football, and football is significantly more popular than chess ever will be. So it's hard to say. Because like, there's definitely football fans that don't know who Haaland is, and there are certainly non-football fans who do know who he is. I don't know. It's hard to say. In Norway, I probably see a little bit more of it. Well, it depends on the season, actually. Now that I think about it. Kind of depends on whether or not it's chess season or not. During chess season, you can't avoid Magnus Carlsen, like, at all. And now that it's, like, building up towards the World Cup, I can't see enough of... Like, I just keep seeing Haaland, like, everywhere. So I feel like it depends on what time of year it is. Nice little lag spike there. Thank you very much. I don't know, Lucido. I don't really care about thinking about that stuff right now. I just want to play this level. Yeah, Norway has a weird thing about having like niche micro celebrities, not even micro celebrities, but just niche celebrities within like a very specific sport for some reason. Because we have Magnus Carlsen for chess, and then we have the Magnus, the rock climber YouTuber guy. So we have two Magnuses that are like excessively popular within like a really random sport. I don't really keep track of what the most disrespectful things I've heard from chatters. I don't really care to indulge. I usually forget about it the moment it happens, really. It's not part of what I care to spend energy on. I just spend my energy on things I like doing. Norway is very interesting. We are because of the sovereign wealth fund that we have a lot of resources to put into very random things. So like Norway is like an exceptionally good sports country because we put so much money and resources into children's sports. Zero to 24 is harder than 24 to 100. My hand is not moving. Help. Warming up with a spam is the hardest thing ever. No, Yosef, it is not, unfortunately. What am I doing, bro? I'm having a really bad wind-up time with my spam. Also, apparently I just can't do these jumps, so that's cool. No, I can't compare 24% to a different level because it's 24%. It's like 20 seconds worth of gameplay. It's way harder than something like Cobwebs, though, which is 30 seconds. Hey, what the fuck am I doing? Hello? Why? Huh. That's weird. No, Moe. Excuse me. My hardest is Deimos. Gotta stop doing the extra clicks. Oops. My headphones are the Sony XM5s. I have like a really bad wind-up time for when I start clicking to when I reach the speed that I need to. Doing okay, Devil. Or, sorry, Devious Duck. For some reason, the O or the 0 confused me. My bad. This jump is fucking me up. There's a list for everything, isn't there? Hopefully you get better soon, man. Rest well. I know all too well how it is to be sick for many, many days. $12% has really fucked me up today, isn't it? Holy. I'm getting better at it. Hello, Conway. What's up? I don't really play off stream now. Pretty much everything I do in this game is online, is on stream. I think I'll get 3 attempts to drop from here, and then it's ship and normal mode time, or focus. It's too high up. Hi, Ab. What's up? Please stop spamming. Thank you. Terribly sorry that happened to you, if real, but don't spam. You normally lose consistency like this. I haven't lost consistency. This is just how the level is. Hello, Hectot. What's up? This jump is so hard for some reason now. Nice. Yeah, ship usually is very difficult to adjust to when you get a new device. We'll get better though. I just can't do this jump at 10 now for some reason. I have no clue why. I'm really struggling with these 2 jumps. Viprin gets the creator points for his collabs because he's the host. What? That's just kind of like how it works. The host uploads the level. Sure, his parts aren't the best in the levels, but that doesn't really mean anything. How to think more positively? Condition yourself. Any like lifestyle decision that you need to make is all conditioning. If you start thinking negatively and start getting frustrated with things, catch yourself in it. Introspection, all that stuff. I mean, yeah, Joseph. I think anything, when it comes to your ability to master things and cope, everything is all a matter of just doing it enough, right? I don't know why the translated cope into master, but whatever. Every skill is trained and trainable. Everything that's not innate to a person will always be trainable. What? How the fuck did I... Okay, whatever. Hi, Luna. What's up? I started playing in 2014. Oof. Hello, FaZe. What's up? That is a great emote. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong. Like, I just can't do anything today. No thoughts on Minecraft? Don't play it. I'm feeling a bit foggy today. I'm very swiftly just zoning out when I'm trying to focus. Good luck, Coyote. Hello, Banana Manda stuff. What's up? I don't know how many frame perfects are in this level. It doesn't matter. Irrelevant metric. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is happening. Why? Like, I should never die here. Huh. Whack, dude. Hello, Psyche. It's going fine. The jump is absolutely turbo mogging me, dude. Whatever, I give up. Yes, Squawk. That's why I'm not responding to half of a YouTube chat, because I just genuinely do not know what the fuck it's trying to say. Because it's translating all the GD level names as well. Not really, no crap. On fucking God, Conway. What the fuck am I doing? 6 to 16 is the hardest part of this level. I cannot get this transition whatsoever. What the hell? Excuse me. I think the AI debate is frustrating because the people who are not like fully invested into it will argue AI is like objectively just truly evil, when in fact that's just generative AI. Like AI as a tool, when it comes to like integrated into like other things that are not like ChatGPT or Sora or whatever the fuck, there's some cool stuff. AI is just something that makes decisions based on other things that are inputted, right? Like you wouldn't call the trainer AI in Pokemon games to be evil, but it's still AI, right? It's the generative stuff that's terrible. Yeah, like that stuff is really cool, Uber. I 100% agree. It's the stuff that is like completely useless outside of it's kind of like Wall-E, where at some point people just start making stuff for the not even for human convenience anymore, just for complete, what's the word for it? Like complete compliance. Hi, Scarlett. Is that today? Oh yeah. Oops, whatever. Happy Trans Visibility Day. Yeah, whatever. Skull and a furry. Doesn't matter. I don't know what labels Colin give himself. That's not for me to decide. Dude. I look over to the fucking translated translated YouTube chat, and the word goated is translated into geitbukken, and it's just really funny. I love that. That's great. Ugh. I like completely tapped out of the YouTube conversation because I have to like mentally keep note of what all the GD levels are translated into, and I just can't be bothered. But fucking geitbukken, that's great. That's awesome. Yeah. I do not know, Ruben. I swear to God, me clicking the refresh level thing made the first jump harder. My audio cue just does not work anymore. Depends when you consider the beginning. Nope. Of course. It's just never gonna be from 0, is it? Don't say go yet. Go is at 16. Oh well, that's part of what I said, wasn't it? That I was just gonna cope with the fact that the spam is just really inconsistent, especially from 0. I'm getting so many random small lag spikes with this level now. I'm 100% certain that it's because of the AI translate on my YouTube chat. Because that has to be taking some sort of, like, power out of my CPU or whatever to, like, launch every message through a translator. I do not care, 2 devious duck. I have no interest in beating a top 1. That's not why I play this game. Lame death, but that's fine. I don't know Grotesque, I don't play challenges. Holy shit, it's the drill guy. This is not a Versace t-shirt. It's Pokemon merch. My attitude towards this game has changed a lot, but that's primarily just because I have changed why I play the game. Drill guy is back. Isn't that crazy? I don't know, Felix. Maybe he just took winter break. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen Drill Guy. Oof, my hands. Cannot wait for $P. Maybe I'll get something cool. Nimble. E33 OST is fantastic. I listen to it a lot when I just need to focus on something. How is it the second time I've been asked about chess today? That's crazy. Chess is fine. Never cared too much for it though. There's a book I want to read that's called Chess, though. I don't think it has anything to do with that, like actual chess. It's kind of just like Queen's Gambit, where it's just kind of like fictional chess. But you know. Getting better. Good job, Purple Cloud. Ah, that makes sense, Phantom. Thank you. Let's go on Fire High Risk. Trying to get back into the flow of playing Run Zero. I'm like fully convinced my updating the level made that jump just harder. I do not have the audio cue for it anymore. The audio cue just does not want to work. Excuse me. No, I don't plan on doing Slaughterhouse. Why am I struggling so much with that today? Don't care, Honor. Yes, Grotesque. I do not care how long this level takes me, I just want to beat the level. I just forgot Nico. I have no interest on uploading them, I'm not gonna lie. I cannot do the beginning today at all. course I did the extra click. That's unfortunate. Good enough though. Solid attempt. Did one too many clicks. Don't jump, Darky. It's a waste of time. $54 was not a fluke now. No, Joseph. No, Nentriny, I did not. I do not pay attention to adderness, nor do I care. Because I want to pick up a more interesting topic. We're in asking about GD things that are irrelevant. Combo now. It's always the start of the upwards. Let's talk about the weather. Dude, it's gonna be raining for like 5 days. Can't wait. Beautiful Easter weather. Everyone's excited to spend time outside just for it to rain. LOL. Smile, I don't think you understood my message of we're in boring GD topics purgatory. When I say that is because I don't want to talk about GD, and you immediately ask about GD again. Come on, dude. How do you do your taxes? Depends on where you're from. Thank you, Mini GD, for the $50. Appreciate it. Hopefully things get better for you, man. I'm always here to just be background noise, if that's what you need. Truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's going fine, Retro. I'm not playing, like, particularly well, but I'm not also playing terribly. You know what I mean? 15 was good. But I'm also like getting absolutely turbo mogged by the beginning because I can't do this for a jump anymore. I've like lost my audio cue for it. So I get like half the attempts I used to. But that's why we're playing from zero. We just need to get into that flow again to get some solid attempts going. I travel a decent bit, not like super frequently, but a few times a year. Well, I do 1 a year minimum, and then maybe 2 or 3. Kind of depends on the year. I don't think I'm going to do a lot of travel this year, though. This year seems like it's going to be a fairly chill year for me, travel-wise. Oh, maybe. I want to go to, I want to go back to Belgium in July. I'm gonna be a pretty big traveler though once I've quit GD, quit YouTube streaming and all that stuff, and I just work a regular job. I want to do a lot more traveling because then I can actually like take the time for it. I just spawn kill an assignment last night, dude. A yellow portal, man. I'm going into TV school once well, over summer really. But we'll see if I stick with that. That's just something I'm curious about learning about currently. I might try and get my grades up so I can get into criminology though. That stuff sounds very, very fascinating. I haven't decided yet. I'm young. I have time to choose what I want to. I'm just kind of like, I just want to learn about the options currently. Try things out. I'm in no rush. No goals for April, Fred. We're just kind of chilling. The real goal is to just get into the flow of it, get more good attempts going. I've not been to Slovenia, no. I want to, though. Have you considered asking a trusted adult, Starlack, on how to find a job? Well, I suppose that assumes that you have a trusted adult. Really? I'm getting a single repeat percentage. I'm just getting new ones over and over again. I'm not really that mature. You just kind of perceive me that way because I'm in a different state of life than you are. I've been outside of Europe, yeah. I've been to Australia twice. And I had a day layover in China going there, and I had a day layover in Singapore when I went the other time. I've also technically been in the Asia side of Turkey. I do not know Lace. Why would I know? I can't do that, Lemons. You have to talk to one of my moderators. Norway and Finland does not have more nature than Sweden. They're just less flat than Sweden. As a part of the group, no. Why would I? I don't really get angry at the level. I get more annoyed at people in chat being stupid. I don't have any reason to get annoyed at the level though. Really? That's wild, Uber. I mean, to be fair, Malta is pretty nothing. It's not like that crazy to not know that Malta's a country. A lot of the microstates are like completely irrelevant. Like, you don't need to know that Liechtenstein is a country either. You can pretty much go your entire life without knowing. Because, like, who the fuck cares about Liechtenstein? That yellow pearl is trolling quite a lot today. Good job, Metal. Never been to Switzerland. No, I want to go though. I was strongly considering going to Switzerland for my birthday this year because there was a Stardew Valley Symphony in Geneva that day. But it was expensive. No, it wasn't Geneva, it's Zurich, sorry. Hello, John. Not much. Just practicing. Why would they build a Minecraft theme park in the UK and not Sweden? Man, I am really struggling with those two jumps today. Don't know why. Really random. Hi, Zink. Because Microsoft is American. Yeah, the UK is not in America either, though. I don't know what your point is. Some clubs have been okay. Haven't really thought much about performance, really. Just kind of playing. Don't dox yourself, Mantis. Weather in the UK is fine. People will over-exaggerate it. I do not know, Tyler. Doesn't matter. Not really, Bart. Not even close. Do you want to find Sparky? jumped so fucking late. The US and the Euro is like almost identical. They're very similar in value. Doing better. A lot better than I expected to. Hi, Nicholas. What's up? I feel like the spam is mediocre. I don't think I've gotten better or worse at it, really. It's all a matter of how I enter it. It's just the first few clicks that mean anything in the spam for me. If I get into it nicely, I'll pass it. If I don't, then, well, whoops. Yeah, ship ads are getting better. Probably gonna try and aim towards the 3-hour stream today, where I just play from zero as much as possible, see if I can get a good chunk of ship passes. And preferably stop dying at 10. I never died at 10 more than like 5 times, and we're already at 4. Yeah, the most I've ever died at 10 in one session is 6 times. So we're doing great so far. No, 7, sorry. I had one day where I was like really shit at it. It's not shitty deaths. They're just kind of silly. There's a difference. Because I do not care about the other top 25s or whatever. The only level, there are no levels other than this I care about playing that is above Deimos. Probably not Tatsuki. Nothing inspired my name. I was 9 years old. Yes, I've beaten both Demoses. Yes, it is. Hello, Rexo. It's been fine. It's been a-okay. Just slowly but surely working on it. I had Gator on Jades. Hi, Larry. I'm doing pretty okay. I'm doing fine. I answered you, Azul. I used Gator on Jades. Nice, good luck, Lorixow. I can't get this jump today. Help. Do not talk about your age, please. Thank you very much. Yep. I repeat, as I usually do, the only person who cares about your age online are children who do not know any better and weirdos. You don't want to take the chance that it's the weirdo asking. Hi, Move. It's good to see you. What am I doing, bro? Or something like completely out of it. Hey, wait a bit. 15 Move. But I've barely played from 0. I've only had, 4, 7, 8, 12, 14, 18. I have 20 attempts past the ship total since returning to the level. So passing the jump TM was not on my list of things I'm expecting. Really struggling with the diagonal right now. Doing a lot better with it earlier. Same with this jump. The jump is absolutely fucking me currently. Nice, baby. My shiny Raikou / Entei hunt is going slowly. But that's to be expected. I'm like 540 in, I think. Something like that. Probably not Wire. I'll upload the next one once I've played a full month. Roll again. I was really struggling with 12 in practice, so this is expected. I say mix. Yeah, I'm going for the legendary because of roamer hunts. I plan to do all but the legendary birds as roamers in Gen 4. I'm looking towards buying a platinum, no, not a platinum, another diamond copy and a pearl copy so I can do Cresselia a little bit faster though. Because the Cresselia hunt is kind of stupid in platinum because you can't use teleport or fly off Full Moon Island or whatever. It takes like an extra like 30 seconds per reset. Hello, Forwad, what's up? They're not tiny gerbil. They're 120 Hz frame perfects. They're 316 unnerved silent CLUBSTEP, which this is not. My anti-Raiko hunt is going pretty slowly though, because I'm just not putting in as much time into it as I was expecting to. Except that it's mostly just because I've just not been watching that much YouTube or TV lately, just in general. And that's my designated shiny hunting time. I'll usually do some resets while I have my breakfast / coffee in the morning, and that's about it. Ooh, excuse me. Lemons, can you stop spamming, please? Thank you. You're capable of joining the server. Message one of the moderators. I've already told you to do this. The first jump is an audio cue, but I've been pretty bad at it today. These jumps, bro. To be fair, you've been trolled as hard, so. This diagonal is really trolling currently. I was doing so much better at it earlier. Hi, Dom. I'm doing solid. Atsa, thank you for the raid. How are you doing? Doing fairly okay today. Trying to get back into the flow of playing Room Zero. Nope. Let's go back and practice from 9 for a little bit. Maybe 9. I can practice from like 11. No, I have my YouTube and Twitch chat on the same monitor. I have something else on my right. It's a metronome. These jumps are so fucked today, man. Yes, Smooth, I did. My finger keeps slipping though. I've been really bad at the spam today. My finger has been slipping a lot. I've been feeling very tense. Really, this jump should never be a death. This level's fun, yeah. I just can't start. I just can't start the spam. That's my biggest issue. It's the beginning. I just can't get into it properly. Not today, at least. Same frame? That's crazy. I've not beaten Silent Club, no. Can't spam fast enough. No, Serbia guy, I would not. I listen to a ton of music, yeah. Primarily electronic and bass music. But I dabble in a little bit of everything. Whatever strikes my interest, really. I have a playlist for every song I listen to in 2026 that's brand new. Public Spotify playlist. Do not talk about how old you are. Thank you very much. I'm really struggling with this audio cue today. No problem, Sparky. I do read the YouTube chat. However, it is currently translated into Norwegian, so I don't respond to a lot of it because it's mostly just word soup. Plus, I'm fairly selective with which messages I respond to. Love songs. Do you really? Name all of Music 3. Again. My favorite part of this level is the dropship and the duel. I think those are the most fun. How is that an extra click? That makes no fucking sense to me, man. Whatever. The forever issue of click too much. I will do a how to be bloodless video, yes. I just need to relearn the level first. I mean, what reason was there to make one for quantum processing? The level was just not that hard. I'm not gonna bother with making a tutorial for a level that's like not even remotely close to Eric's hardest. Well, yeah, because Subsonic was significantly closer to Eric's hardest when he beat it. Besides, QP is one of those levels where you don't really have anything to say. Like, there's no strats to it. QP is just, don't suck. Hi, Go. My hardest is Deimos. I'm getting a lot more ship passes than I expected. I was expecting myself to not be able to get that many. But Loki, I kind of feel right back to like prime consistency. Pre-break. I got a 15 to 100 fairly easily. I got 24 to 100 fairly easily. And now playing from 0, I'm like, got like 20 something, I think. Ship passes? Wait, let me math. 16, 15, I'm at 19. I'm not like that far away from the best my consistency was when I took a break. Consistency has been going up fairly quickly. Hello, Glenn. Enjoy Lorexo. I don't care, Martin. You've said that edits. You don't have to send the same message 5 times. You have 0 patience, Lemons. I don't think so. Smile now. I've not watched Project Hail Mary now. No interest in it. Not quite my cup of tea. I don't want to see Xenoblade live action. I don't think that would be particularly good. I don't know, Yulek. Really struggling with this right now. Don't know why. No, I do not want to play Tidal Wave. Again. 12 has been really, really hard today. Like, exceptionally hard. We're up to 20 ship passes today, though. We're really good. Well, you're going to be able to save your $100 because I'm not going to be getting that today, that's for sure. Again, this is the extra click. I'm getting to the spam at least, and I'm doing the spam well. It's just that I keep doing the extra, like one click too many. My best it is 15. No, I don't care about football. Besides, I think supporting the World Cup this year is a stupid move. Like, political affiliation aside, if the president or prime minister of a host country is threatening people who are wanting to go to the World Cup because they're from a country he doesn't like, that's stupid. And supporting the World Cup in any capacity is idiotic. Hello, Nico. What's up? Well, yeah, that's a good point, AT. But it has certainly gotten significantly worse over the past, like, year and a half. Doesn't surprise me, Sneepu. Please don't refer to a practice method in GD as blitzkrieg. Whoever thought that was a good idea is an actual fucking moron. Holy. It's not even, like, similar to the actual, like, thing that it's named after. Like, it shares a zero correlation. Yeah, and the modder who made that mod is a fucking moron for naming it that. That's a fucking pathetic name to give it. Nice, Finny. Hello, Glare. Yeah, the Russians only, or the USSR only disliked. Well, it was also the ideologies, but not the hateful ideologies. They just didn't like capitalism. And Germany was hyper-capitalist. But they were allied until Nazi Germany decided, hey, let's invade. Because that's a great idea. It wasn't. Well, they weren't allied as much as they just had an agreement of ceasefire. And then they decided to attack and go get Moscow, Leningrad, and Stalingrad because they thought that was a great idea, and then they got fucking owned. So, like, they weren't even, like, they didn't even, like, disagree that much. They just didn't have the same, like, economic system, and they were, like, They hated each other because of their economics, not because of their ideologies. Hi, Pie Guy. We're complaining and bitching about how moronic it is for someone to call it GD practice mod for Blitzkrieg because it's fucking cringe. Oh, 100% Coco. I haven't died. I don't disagree with that. But it had less to do with their, like, racial ideology and had a lot more to do with the economic one. It was way more the fact that they just didn't agree on how the country should be ran rather than the very blatant racism. Can I get a hi? Hello. How are you doing, Big Null? Yuck. Hi, Matt there. Well, yeah, they were quite aligned in the whole, like, some groups of people are subhuman. But that was, like, a weirdly large portion of the population back then, unfortunately. But yeah, they were fairly well aligned in that sense. Like, it was really just the economics for, like, most of it, where it was just, like, like, it was just the fact that he was such a raging anti-communist that it just could not ever have worked. If they sat down for coffee one day and just, like, vibed, I feel like they would be besties, low-key. Oh, it really is, Bart. Like, the more you look into World War I, World War II, it's all of it is just completely fucked. Well, it's not a Nazi term, Don, but it was a way to wage war that was invented by the higher-ups in the USSR, and the only reason the Germans adapted it was because they sat in, like, a conference room to agree to some shit with USSR, and they were like, that's a great way to do things, bro. And then they started doing it, and that's what they ended up calling it. So it's like, they kind of just, like, copied the homework of the USSR. Well, it's a German word made by a group of not German people, so it's still fucking stupid. Like, certain things take on a life of their own after certain historical events, and that should be respected, in all honesty. Hi, Muster. What's up? Hum, hum, hum. I think like any like post Iron Fist countries are haunting to like look at and see their infrastructure and all that stuff. It's very distressing. I mean, do you think generals care about war crimes, Bart? I don't think they really do. War crimes and like international law is just there to look pretty, to like save face. They don't actually care that much. Can I please not just immediately fall down into the spike? That would be great. I mean, I guess it wasn't immediate. Hello, Chance. What's up? Wow, that was not even remotely close. To be fair, breaking the Geneva Convention is exceptionally easy. So like Stardew Valley broke the Geneva Convention for like a year straight, bro. Oh, 100% Luna. We unfortunately do live within a system that glorifies violence and empowers violence. There's a lot of debate in Norway currently because we're increasing the budget for the military by like a fuckload, like an exceptional amount of money. And people are not very happy about it. Because the first 15% is the hard part, Oiki. Please understand the level. Thank you. Getting to 16% is basically getting halfway. That's half the difficulty. I mean, we've always had Russia as neighbors. We've been bordering Russia since always. Doesn't really mean much though. I think I'm gonna Google what the budget is like normally because I'm actually not sure. There's no fucking way! I did not think it was that bad. Oh lord, they are really just prepping for war, aren't they? Okay, so Norway's normal budget for the military is, I'm gonna do approximations in USD because it's easier. Normally we spend like $18 billion a year on the military, including like aid and stuff to Ukraine, etc. Uh the proposed budget increase for next year is 165 billion, almost 10x. Holy. Yikes. That's fucked up. Norway's part of NATO, yeah. What are we preparing for? I mean, have you paid attention to what countries are doing currently? What are we not prepping for is the better question. That's an absurd amount of taxpayer money. Tax rate in Norway kind of depends on how much money you earn. It's about 25 to 35 until you're rich. I think it goes up to like 40 if you make over, I think it's 130,000 USD, so like 1.2 million Norwegian crown or something like that. I have no idea. The average person puts it around 30% though. There you go. No, again, why? That's the third time I've just done one click too many. Barrett. I'm getting through, yeah. It's good. Keep doing an extra click though. Slightly inconvenient, but it's fine. I don't mind too much. See, I think you're underestimating how much fucking money they are proposing to use, though, Teku. Sublivianx, what's up? Sublivianx. Oblivion X. Oblivion X. Sublivion. Oh, oops. How was your stream? Someone's like, it's over $100 billion. Yeah. And not just is it above $100 billion, but Norway is 5.5 million people. Norway's a tiny ass fucking country, bro. Hi, Sirasek. Ah, Oblivion. Okay, got you. Nice. 7 clubs was going fine. Niche Mog. Don, I'm going to punt you across the fucking Atlantic if you don't shut up. Hi, Gavin. You have really long arms or something? Yes, absolutely. Surprisingly good, Electra. Surprisingly good. I got a 15 to 100 on the second day back. I got 24 to 100 third day back. And today's like the first time I try and play from zero properly, and I'm doing significantly better than I expected to. Been really struggling with the first jump though, unfortunately. Again. I used the Wooting ADHD. I have no idea what penumbral is. Oh, this is a terrible translation. If so, I don't even know what word penumbral is in Norwegian. Hi, Harakiri. What's up? Seventh Akron? I see. No, I don't really care about new levels that come out. I'm playing the levels that I want to play. If I don't know what levels I want to play, I'll take a look at new levels that have come out and see if there's anything I want to play. I see. I mean, if you use the exit, it has to be good, right? So fucking flashy, bro. I mean, I verified neutral. I can't comment on flashy. How was the onion ring? It was great. What a life I live, bro. What a life I live. I can't believe they actually sent a singular onion ring. If you know, you know. That was incredible. Sure, Noah blocks. I don't know why you're so insistent on lying, but sure, good job, well done. My day's been pretty good. My day's going solid. Again. Let me see. 18, 22, 24, 27, 28. I'm gonna hit 30. Once I hit 30 total ship passes, I'm done. I do not know how many attempts I have. I do not check. I'll check my attempts once I beat the level. So true, Pie Guy. really is the sequence of messages of all time, I think. Bro really sent, hey, Aeon, I got 70% on Starlight CLUBSTEP 3 times, and as soon as I responded to it, it's like, in practice mode, by the way, I dropped because I don't like memory demons. Unfathomable levels of attention grabbing. That is something else. Not getting into the ship. Yo, Joey, what's up? I've been good. I was sick for like 2.5 weeks, which sucked, but I've been doing pretty solid. Life's good otherwise. I've exclusively been reading Dungeon Crawler Carl basically for the past couple weeks. Especially over the past like week. I've done nothing else. I have not Noah blocks, no. Hi Speed Bucket, what's up? Studying psychology? Hell yeah. I've not read The Witcher, no. I'm in the middle of watching season 3, but I do want to read it. Definitely a series I want to read eventually. Same with the Cyberpunk series. I want to read the original source material for Cyberpunk because I really, really, really like 2077. I have a Wooting 88G. My favorite game is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I just said Noah blocks. I'm mostly a fantasy guy, a little sci-fi. Although I do want to get more into like philosophical stuff. I've been reading some classics recently, like social commentary, etc. So I can learn a little bit, become smart. I have watched Edge Runners. It's fantastic. I really like Edge Runners. Uh, 23. Okay. One more ship pass. I haven't read Red Rising, no. I will, though. Eric read that very recently, and one of my friends recommended me to read it as well, so I'm probably going to read it. Not soon. But it's fairly high up in my priority of series that I want to read. Hi, Shimi. Yeah, I've heard Red Rising is like exceptionally good. I also gotta read Wheel of Time, but that's like super fucking long. I don't know, I'm not really scared of long series anymore though. Because Carl is like a billion books, pretty much. Hi, Robin. Bye, Nokro. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate your presence. Hello, Salient Acropolis. I do like Geometry Dash, yes. Stop asking me. What am I doing? Oh my god, I sat there staring at this fucking message of the auto translate. Like, what the fuck is kunstig uppstigning? Then I realized it's just artificial ascent directly translated from Norwegian to Norwegian. And now I just want to fucking die on the inside. God, I hate this auto translate bullshit. Not yet, Specs. That's really funny, Don. Tell them you're only attracted to the grind. Bye, Electra. Please read the rules. Thank you very much. Really? My brain is definitely in the, oh, I need one more ship pass, I'm never gonna get it phase, but that's fine. I'll just go until 3 hours. If I don't get it, I don't get it. It's fine. Hello, baby bee. Yes, the translate is forced. I cannot change it, unfortunately. Really? That's fucked up. My finger slipped at the very end. Unfortunate. Anyway. We got 30 shit passes today. Isn't that great? That's solid. I'm happy with today. That was a good session. Hello, Jesse. Yeah, I'm very happy. 30 is really good. That was like my benchmark for before the break. And today's my first session from zero, like trying, and I already got 30. And I still have like normally an hour left of stream. So very, very, very solid. Can't complain about that. Anyway, thank you for hanging out, everyone. I really appreciate it. We're not gonna do anything exciting. We're just gonna say goodbye and be on our merry way. I'll be back again tomorrow. We're gonna continue on with the normal mode grind tomorrow. We're gonna have to try and focus on getting into the I can get to the silly jump a lot more. I got a lot of I got a lot of attempts with the spam. I think I had 8. I had 7 spam attempts, which is really good. Very happy with that. So we're just gonna have to continue on with that tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. Join Discord if you haven't already. Discord.gg/AeonAir, and I will see you guys tomorrow for more Silent CLUBSTEP. Yippee! We love Silent CLUBSTEP. Do you love Silent CLUBSTEP? I sure love Silent CLUBSTEP. Maybe I'll be funny tomorrow and beat the level for April Fools so no one believes me.